I'm gonna flip $250 into $2,500 in the next few months. Last year, I uploaded the first video of a pretty much perfect series. I set myself the goal of flipping my PC into $150 to $1,500. But I decided to travel the world for almost a year, and therefore I had to sell my PC. Or I probably could have kept it without it losing value in today's market, but whatever. I think I need to research the RAM prices as well before I build the first PC. But ever since I uploaded the last video of the series, the comments was filled with requests of a season 2. So with better quality, with better audio, with better editing, and hopefully better PC builds, I think it's time to finally do the season 2. My budget is $250 and my goal is $2,500. And this time there's basically only one room. I'm not allowed to build anything from scratch. So I have to find an old machine and turn it into a PC that everyone wants. So it's the same concept as last time. This is my new journey to actually afford my dream gaming PC. And this time I'm not gonna sell it. Alright, so I've already bought the first PC, but all my days it was difficult to find the first PC under $250 and also being able to flip it. Yeah, and even though the market has changed since last time I sold a PC like 8 or 9 months ago, I tried bidding on some different computers and setups just to keep it within my budget, but it didn't really work out. So I waited and I researched until the right PC showed up, and thankfully it did. It did show up, but not really within my budget. So this was a whole setup with 2 monitors and all the gear you basically need, but I only needed the PC, and the setup was listed for $395. I offered $270, I think, for the PC and the 2 monitors, and we actually agreed on that price. So I know I'm already exceeding my budget, but my excuse is I'm gonna sell both the monitors. So let's just pretend I borrowed $20 from my mom. So yeah, this was basically the first PC that I've owned in 8 months' time, and I'm not entirely sure of the specs because the listing said there was an i5, but it didn't say which specific i5, and I don't really know much of the setup other than it has a 1060 and 16 gigabytes of RAM, so it should be fine, but we'll see. And I've read all your comments from the first time I did this, and I listened to them, so this time I got myself an air blower. Also, I hope I don't forget the I/O shield, because holy shit. The plan is pretty simple. I'm gonna replace the case, maybe the cooler, and add some sleeve cables in the end. And the first step is everything inside of the case needs to be taken out and then cleaned with my new air blower and wet wipes. And once this was done, I made sure I remembered I/O shield this time and gave the old case away to someone else. I think I'm gonna try with this CPU cooler and see how it looks and see how it performs as well. Everything should be cleaned and ready for the new case. And then it's time to do the actual rebuild. And I found this cool micro ATX case that I've never seen before for $50, and I think it's pretty cool. And I like that it don't look like 90% of the PC builds you'd normally see on Facebook. And to be honest, what you normally see on my page as well. I found out the CPU was an i5 6500. The GPU is a GTX 1060 with 6 gigabytes of RAM, and there's only one RAM stick, but it has 16 gigabytes. There's a 450 watt power supply, one 20 gigabyte SSD, and 1 terabyte HDD. And this is not mentioning the not one, but 2 144Hz monitors from BenQ, which was included in the price together with a keyboard, a mouse, and a mousepad. And I got all this for $270. So in my counting, I calculated that I should be able to sell the 2 monitors and the rest of the setup for basically $125, which leaves the actual cost of the PC only at $140. And I hope my calculations make sense, but I feel like it's pretty reasonable and that the price is pretty good. So as I said, I bought the whole setup for $275. And I sold the monitors for $130, right? So leave the actual cost of the PC at $140, as I've said. I hope it makes sense. I then spent $50 on a case and $20 on the sleeve cables. So that was the actual cost of the PC after the rebuild. I then listed the PC for $310, which if I sell the PC for this price, it will give me a $100 profit. Yeah, so I hope all of this makes sense. I think I might have broken the record for me for the fastest sold PC, because I sold this PC within like 2 hours of it listing, and I sold it for asking price. I got an offer asking if I could deliver it 20 minutes away from me, and I was pretty stoked that the transaction went like so quick, but I also think it went a bit too quick, because he texted me pretty upset the next day and said something wasn't really working with Windows. And yeah, I didn't really know what he meant, so I drove back to him to pick up the PC and took it home with me to look at it. And rightly so, Windows wasn't working. Like, I've never seen this error before. So first I was a bit worried, but as always when I'm facing like any trouble with PCs, I just search it up on YouTube and I usually find a video to help me. And this was no different. So
in today's video is about how to fix critical error.
20 minutes later the PC was working again, and I then drove back once again with the PC to him, and yeah, so this is probably the only thing that I didn't miss from building PCs, like all the thing that isn't working and all the trouble, but I mean, that's probably just a part of everything in life, I think. So anyway, I successfully built and flipped the first PC of the series, and I ended up with $100 profit. So this leaves me with $350 for the next PC in the next video. And yeah, I just want to say, if you watched this far, I just want to say thank you for tuning back for season 2 and all the support on the first one. I'm so excited to be making videos again, and yeah, I hope you support me with this series as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.